This episode is brought to you by Harry's. Get a trial shave set for free when you sign up for this special offer at harrys.com/CAG. And Honey, the free browser extension that automatically finds the best coupons on the web so you get the best prices. Just visit joinhoney.com/CAGcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 538. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by the man who is also from Long Island, New York, Wombat.
Hell Snow, how are you?
Was that you saying hello and snow combined?
And hell Snow at the same time, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It is snowing.
It is snowing. And you had no school today. Well, not you, but your son had no school today.
My son went to the School of Sea of Thieves today.
Yeah, my children also had no school today. You know what they should have had today? School.
Yeah.
There was no reason.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad at all.
No, it wasn't.
No. I stayed home from work, though, but I still worked all day. So, I don't know. That's all I got. Snow.
Sea of Thieves.
We're going to get to that.
I know.
All the seas, all the thieves.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a classic episode this week. It's just me and Wombat. Shipwreck had a death in the family, so he's going to be out for this week. And we wish him all the best, of course. All our thoughts are with him and his family.
Yes.
And yeah. So, it's no easy way to roll that into a dumb show like this.
It's like, here's our elephant. Doesn't it look great in our room?
I mean, it's one thing if this was, like CNN or something, but we're going to talk about farts and video games for the next hour.
Yep. So and now on to the farts and video games.
Some show feedback, perhaps.
Sure.
I see there's like a theme. I like to see, Wombat, that you're collating the show feedback into themes over multiple episodes.
CAGs and jobs. It's all about CAGs and jobs. Here's the thing: a lot of our listeners are adults, and they're adults with jobs, which is good.
Paying jobs.
Exactly, because that keeps the economy moving. And if the economy is moving, then we get roads and libraries and public schools.
Go on.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah. So let's hear some of the CAGs and their jobs feedback.
So Game Girl Pocket has to say, to echo the pilot, I enjoy the show a lot. I do some pretty intense mental health trauma work and look forward to, the show is also intense mental health trauma work.
I was just going to say, if you're doing intense mental health trauma work, isn't that just like more of the same? Listening to
Isn't
the
that
show?
like talking to Wombat for an hour? I gave you your joke.
Yeah, go on. And by the way, we should echo the pilot, because last week we had a pilot that wrote in and said that they listened.
Mm-hmm. I listened before we CAGcast to. I look forward to the CAGcast at the end of the week to shift gears and laugh some. Most gaming podcasts seem to be more of a fly on the wall to a conversation versus the way you treat it like a radio show and address listeners, which I enjoy a lot more. Thank you, listener. Estrian has to say, hey guys, I just wanted to throw in my thanks for hours of entertainment. I work at a steel mill.
Wow.
And have worked some of the hottest jobs ever. We spend hours in 130 degree plus heat in 3 layers of clothes.
Wow.
You would die. You would totally die.
Is it a dry heat?
you be like, excuse me, Mr. Foreman, do I get a towel for my head? And then you would get fired. Though all you guys have a part of what keeps my sanity together for 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day
Oh my
in
God.
130 degrees. You couldn't do it.
Well,
Keep
like
up
you
the
would
great
love
work.
that. Like you say it like that's something that you would enjoy and not complain about.
I would do both of those things. I would enjoy it and not complain. But I am also hellspawn, so it's different.
You're fireproof.
I am. Sergeant Barone has to say, I love hearing about the different people who listen to the show. I started listening in high school and am now an attorney. Have hardly missed a show. Thanks for all the laughs. That means that you and I are very old people.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I've come
So-
to terms with that.
I'm still coming to terms with that. But thank you, everyone. Keep doing it. I'll happily give a shout out to someone who has a job.
We're happy to know that any of our listeners have jobs or employable
Yeah, and it doesn't
anywhere.
have to be a crazy job. You could have like a regular person job. Like I don't know what a regular person job is anymore, but
Like your job.
like my job, an ad operations director.
That's a regular job.
It's a regular job. I have a better title than that, but yeah.
So
that's
is
my job.
shingling a roof.
Exactly. It's a tough job, tougher than mine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that is fun. I like to hear about what people are doing.
Yeah.
My favorite was to learn that that mailmen or letter carriers rather, because a female mailman that's not the right name.
Feel man.
That
man.
that male letter carriers listen to a lot of podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. And I do notice that
when they're not stealing your Xbox, they're listening to your show.
Yeah, I noticed my letter carrier. He's got the earbuds in sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, should we do some watch this, bitches?
Sure.
My family and I watched Justice League because it's available for rental now. And I don't know, it was cold out and we didn't have anything else to do. So
What'd you think?
I mean, it's not good per se.
No, it's not good per se. That is inaccurate. Oh, I watched. Okay, never mind. Yes, you keep going.
You've remembered something else that you watched?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd say the highlight for me was learning that it was only 2 hours long and not 2 hours and 45 minutes long, which is what I thought it was.
Yeah, no, it's not 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, I thought there was, I don't know, because I guess that's Batman versus Superman was
That movie is so long.
so long. And I don't know, so I was really happy to learn that it was only 2 hours. I don't know, like, it's like a mixed bag. Like, sometimes I like Batman in it. Like, I kind of think, like, Ben Affleck is not like a terrible Batman. He's got the right look for him. He's sort of like the right age for the Batman they're going for. But I don't know, like he's got like a goofy grin on his face half the time, even when he's in the Batman uniform.
Sometimes he says dumb things. It's like, but Batman wouldn't say that.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah,
going for like a weird
it's-
joke. Like it's
Yeah.
Did you see like when Superman, I mean there's going to be some spoilers here.
Let's spoilers for Justice League.
For Justice
which-
League. I'm assuming
No,
yeah.
you're fine.
So there's no,
You're
because,
fine,
people may
people.
be waiting to rent it like I am. So there will be a few spoilers here, but the movie's so dumb. It's not
The
spoiling
movie,
anything.
the movie isn't even really a movie. It's a series of episodes.
There's nothing to be spoiled, to be honest. So I won't really spoil any plot, but big
Spoiler
surprise,
alert,
Superman's
the
in
Justice
the movie.
League wins.
Superman is in the movie, and at some point when he appears, Batman has like a really weird grin on his face, and it's just, and also he has no shirt on. Superman has no shirt on, and Ty was very concerned about that. He didn't understand why all of a sudden, when Superman returns from the dead, he would have his pants would be fine, but no shirt. It made him very uncomfortable. I was also confused why Lois Lane wasn't just there right away. Why didn't they just have her there?
I don't know. Why was the lighting so terrible on Amy Adams during this movie? Like I feel like they literally went out of their way
To put
to
shadows
make
on
her to make her look terrible. Like, oh, and by the way, Lois Lane, you're gonna look terrible in this movie. I would have sued if I was Amy Adams.
She was also dead in the movie. They had to bring her back from the dead.
Yeah, that movie has issues. I mean, the biggest issue with that movie is still Steppenwolf because pointless, completely pointless villain.
Well, he
with no
was all
personality.
CG,
Yeah.
and that's kind of tough to pull off. Like
Superman and Batman are gonna fight a video game boss. I mean,
yeah, and every time they say Steppenwolf, all I can think of is the rock group.
is The Rock Born to Be Wild?
Right. And Magic Carpet Ride.
Yes. And The Pusher.
And The Pusher. I know that song, Pusher Man.
Yeah.
What else can we say? Yeah. Ty was concerned by by Superman's nudity and when Batman started to take off his costume too. But it was mindless entertainment. It wasn't. I wouldn't recommend it if you have nothing else to do. It's not offensive. They did keep. I did notice that whenever Wonder Woman was on screen, they do try to pan up her dress as much as possible. I noticed with the camera. But she's probably the best part of the movie.
She's very good in it. The Flash is tolerable.
The Flash, like at some point you want to like him, but his outfit is kind of whack.
Oh, his costume is terrible.
And his personality is he doesn't seem like that bright. Like sometimes, is he dumb? Is he smart? Is he a genius? It's sort of hard to tell. I don't know. It was all right. And
there already is a Flash on TV that's better. That's the other problem.
Are they making a second one of these?
I have no idea. I don't think they know what they're doing with any of this.
Yeah. Cyborg was like
figuring it out.
I thought Cyborg was okay. Like his costume, I didn't like either. But he's getting an upgrade. I guess. I think at the end of the movie he gets an up. You show him. They show his costume looking less lame. I guess is the word. I don't know.
I feel bad for the actor that played Cyborg because it
was just his head.
I couldn't even tell you his name.
It was just his head.
Yeah.
That's all it was in the movie. Just a head, just a head floating around.
Like sometimes I forget that he's in the movie.
We like Cyborg. Ty likes Cyborg a lot, so we.
My kids love Cyborg. Teen Titans Go is their thing. That's their jam. So Cyborg is their entry. For my kids, the entry into Justice League is Cyborg.
It's actually he's one of the more interesting characters when you think about it, because it's a whole Frankenstein thing going on, and plus he's got cool powers too, and he's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He would have if you did it right, he could have a cool standalone movie. And I'll bet you after Black Panther, DC is thinking like, hey, can we how about Cyborg becoming a tentpole for us?
Give it time.
We're still watching Jessica Jones on Netflix.
Really, still, huh? I kind of fell off the
a lot of people
Jessica Jones wagon.
A lot of people seem to agree with you and are not interested in the second season. But
it's not even that I'm not interested. I was, and then because I enjoyed the plot line, and then as I felt the plot line starting to get thinner and thinner because they didn't know how to make 13 episodes out of it, that's when I lose interest.
How far did you get?
Like 4.
I think we're past you then, or right around where you are. I'll tell you what. I mean, I liked the first season of Jessica Jones, but I actually found it too disturbing, mostly.
Yes,
most episodes.
Season, yes, that was a very dark, scary show for me too.
Yeah, and it was almost like I spent most of that season watching it in the reflection in my window, so I kind of appreciate that this season it's less graphic for sure, and sort of more about people and people issues than watching people destroy themselves, physically destroy themselves in disgusting ways. So I'm kind of glad about that.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to say that we finished watching Planet Earth Season 2, or Planet Earth 2. I don't know what it's officially called. But the last episode is about cities, and it's really cool. You'd think that would be the lamest one, but it's actually, I learned a lot, and New York was in it too, so that was kind of cool.
Excellent. I'll have to check that. I haven't watched any of it yet. For no reason.
Peregrine Falcons.
Yes, I'm familiar with Peregrine Falcons in New York City.
Yep, that they're featured in that.
They're very cool.
I have to apologize to our listeners because there are snowplows going by and you will hear the beep, beep, beeps of the backup noises from time to time.
Excellent.
Wombat, just go beep, beep, beep every once in a while to throw people off.
Boop, boop, boop. Do you want to read this from Pfeiffer?
Yeah, I just pulled this out of the CAG Discord, which I'll mention in a little bit. This is from Pfeiffer. You can file a wrinkle in time under "Don't watch this, bitches."
Well, it's too late for me.
Yeah, I heard.
So I saw A Wrinkle in Time in the theater on Saturday with the whole family, all four of us.
Mm-hmm.
And both my wife and daughter read the book. My kids like the movie, but I think they just like going to the movies. So
Sure.
Because that's like a thing.
Popcorn, eat the popcorn, eat the
Popcorn,
candy.
a little bit of candy, big comfy seats. You're out of the house. It's like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't particularly like the movie very much. It's not that good.
Yeah.
It's not very good at all. It's actually kind of bad.
Yeah. Ty read the book and he said he liked the book, but he asked me what the Rotten Tomato scores are now. So when I told him it was 40
it's not even that. It's okay. Again, this is the same kind of spoiler, like a Justice League spoiler. At the end of a spoiler alert for A Wrinkle in Time, a property that's been around since 1962, and this is the third movie that they've made of it. In 3, 2, 1. So she wins at the end. Again, not really a big spoiler per se, but when she wins, the three witches show up. The good witches, they like just show up out of nowhere, and they look at her and they're like, "Congratulations, you did it!" Like the end of a video game from like 1990.
Is it spelled? And congratulations is spelled wrong.
It might as well have been. It was like that. It was all like it. It's like all I could see. Like, congratulations, you finished the game.
It's like they wanted the movie was originally supposed to be like 20 minutes longer.
Exactly, and they didn't know how to end it, so they just had. And then they show up and say, "Congratulations, you won the movie."
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's how I would describe it. It's bad.
Yeah, I think the next movies we'll be watching in the theater will be Avengers. What are the next big ones?
I bought my Avengers tickets already.
I'm not doing that.
I did. I bought them.
Crazy bad. Oh, Ready Player One.
That's this weekend or next week? This weekend.
This one.
Yeah. I saw. No, there's Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, that's soon too. Yes, there's a lot of good stuff.
Got a new X-Men movie coming out.
Ready Player One's supposed to be good, right? They said they changed it from the book, so it's good.
Solo.
So no. No go solo.
Come on, Solo, YOLO Solo.
No go solo.
I'll go solo.
You damn straight you will. That's for sure.
Enough of that. That's enough of that.
It's the truest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Shanafan.
Yes.
Writes in. Shanafan was supposed to come to New York today and for work, and I was going to have lunch with him. And then he decided not to come because of the snow. And it was the right decision because his flight got canceled anyway.
There you go.
So it all worked out.
Smart guy.
Shanafan writes in and asks, is Wombat going to watch the new DC show Krypton on Sci-Fi?
I am about as interested in learning about Superman's grandpa.
That's what it's about?
Yeah.
Superman's grandpa.
Yes.
So what's his name?
I don't care, L.
Noel.
Noel. It's he's not an old man in it, obviously.
No, I get
it's
it.
like it's him as a young man. But I just don't care. I don't care about the politics of Krypton.
Right. Are they trying to go for a whole Gotham thing?
I think so, and I just don't care. I know that, and it's funny because they're trying to get people like me interested in it because the trailer, commercial, whatever you want to call it, shows Adam Strange in it, who's like a good C-list DC character, and they bring up the name Superman. But if you don't do this, you'll never have your grandson, and your grandson is Superman, and he's the greatest hero that has ever lived. And I'm here to remind you that you'd rather be watching a show about Superman.
All right.
Because they know that we'd all rather be watching a show about Superman, and Krypton just doesn't cut it.
You know,
Like
speaking of Superman,
Yes.
in Justice League,
He's in it with his weird face. Yes.
is it just me? I'm not sure. I haven't paid very close attention to the previous movies in this universe.
Mm-hmm.
But Superman seems, after he sees Lois and calms down and stops punching everybody.
But honestly, I kind of like that scene. But yes, where Superman beats up the rest of the Justice League, I'm there. I'm here for it.
It wasn't that long. Fine.
Yeah. Again, that movie's a series of vignettes.
He comes back from the dead.
Yep.
He's beats up the Justice League mostly, sort of, kinda. Then Lois Lane comes up, and now he's mellowed out and stops punching everybody.
We should just call this episode, by the way, Justice League spoilers. But anyway, go ahead.
Then after Lois comes up, he seems, not only does he stop punching everybody, his personality in general just seems to be better. Yep. Like he's not
a wet blanket dick. Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe this is because he doesn't have that many lines in the movie.
No, it's because all of his scenes were rewritten.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all reshoots. It's just, they went from Zack Snyder, and then it was all Joss Whedon who took over, and that's why it feels more like, it has snappier dialogue, like the Avengers all of a sudden.
Right. Well,
because they got that guy to write new dialogue for Superman.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Right. And they do a lot of revisionist history of the last movie in this movie, even when Ma Kent and Amy Adams, who again look the same age when they're sitting together next to each other, because they're not that far off in age.
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right.
It's just, it's just kind of funny to me. And they're talking about how crime is on the rise because Superman's gone and everyone's lost hope because Superman was so great.
Sure.
But in the last movie, Superman saved nobody.
Not only that, but he was causing a lot of controversy, right?
In the first, yes,
there was
people
all this
hated
controversy about whether.
Remember when Holly Hunter blew up next to a jar full of urine?
Right, that's what I mean.
Because they were having the "We Hate Superman" hearings. Yeah.
Here's the other thing: when they bring him back from the dead, right, and they don't know how he's going to react, they think he might be a little confused, right?
Yes.
So
understandably,
you come back from the dead,
you're going to be a little off.
Just like in the movie, they say Pet Cemetery situation, right? Mm-hmm. Or in the DC universe, the Lazarus pit.
Yes.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Come back, you're a little crazy. So if you're going to prepare for that, okay, yeah, you have Lois Lane, but why not just a big billboard that says Martha? Don't you think that could have really just prevented everything? Who wouldn't have punched a single person?
Martha.
Or
Batman should have done it again. He should have just been like, they should have done it in reverse. See, that's better writing, because in the first movie he says Martha, and then Batman's like, "What'd you say that name?"
Right.
And this it could have been the other way around, and Batman would have been like being choked by Superman. He would have been like, "I got Martha in the car, Martha."
Oh, yeah, we got the mom. Why didn't she bring the mom?
And then Superman would have been like, "Well, Martha, why'd you say that name?" And then you have full circle. Then you have full Marthas.
Well, they could have had Martha on standby and Lois and a billboard.
Yeah, the movie could have gone full Martha, and it didn't.
Well, it all worked out in the end, I guess.
I guess so.
Why'd you say that name? And then off scene, you don't see them, but Lois and Clark take a bath and Clark's got all his clothes on.
Of course, boots. After they, she puts the ring on in the cornfield.
Right. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shirtless in the cornfield.
Yep.
Fully dressed in the bath.
Yep.
Just to make sure we got this all together.
Yeah. And then it's in the cornhole in the bathtub. Boo.
Wah, 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 wah.
All right, let's move on. A little bit of CAG shopping news. I guess the big Toys R Us clearance is officially starting tomorrow. But I thought you were
Okay.
saying, like, didn't you go to a Toys R Us last weekend and there were people just like scoping it out already?
Well, I went to a Toys R Us last weekend, and the lines were crazy long because everyone was buying. Wanted to use their gift cards before it was too late.
Oh, but why wouldn't you wait until the sales kick in?
Because they're gift cards.
No, but you can
'Cause
use them on
it-
sales.
Yeah, but people were just afraid.
Oh, see, panic is not good for getting good deals.
No, people panicked and used their gift cards because, again, chances are it's not their money. It was like, birthday gifts or whatever. So,
Right.
saving 20% doesn't matter when you can get the good stuff and not have to pay for it.
But you really got to wait a couple of weeks for like the good deals to kick in, don't you?
Probably. But
I'll tell you what, Ty got a gift card to a local like indie toy shop. Got a few stores around Long Island. He got it for his birthday for like $30. And we just forgot to spend it. We've been sitting on it for a while. And we drove by the store the other day and it said it was going out of business and it was half
that
off.
sucks.
Half
What
off
store?
everything. It's called Matt's.
Maddie's Toy Shop?
Or Maddie's. Yeah, Maddie's. Right.
Oh, that's
Maddie's.
sad. Nice people there. Anyway.
Well, it was just this location, I think.
Oh, okay.
So we went in there and it was, let's just say his $30 gift card went a really long way. He got 2 Hexbug battle sets and
Sure.
a what are those? Lightsaber, battle saber or something.
I'll take your word for
The
it.
ones with like the Star Wars lightsaber parts and you can put them together. Battle Blade, I think maybe. You don't know about that? You like put the parts together, you build the
I
lightsaber?
know what it is, yeah.
I don't know. So we got all that crap.
Sabrina got a Target gift card yesterday because she won the grand prize in the district art contest.
Oh, nice.
So she got a gift card to
Wow,
Target.
that's exciting. She must have
In
been
addition-
over the moon.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
How's
She
that for
won-
an old person expression? Over the
Yes, it was very exciting for all of us. She was very proud, and she got to stand there next to it. And because it's district wide, it's everybody from kindergarten through seniors in high school. All the elementary schools. There's 4 of them, and all that. And kids just come in, and she just stood next to her picture, and people were like, "Are you the artist?" And she got to answer questions about her piece.
Oh,
And
that's
she
so
felt
cool.
She felt very accomplished, and it was kind of fun, and we were all very proud, and it was great to watch. So, and she got Target money. So bless you, bless you, bless you again.
I was so touched by your story that I can't stop sneezing.
Yeah, we got excitement in our house. A talented artiste with her mixed media piece.
That's pretty sweet, dude.
Yes.
I'm watching my neighbor snow blow his driveway with a massive gas-powered snowblower with a headlight on the front of it.
My wife wants me to shovel after we do this.
See, I'm thinking, here's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that much snow,
Well,
I
I
mean-
don't know how much snow there's going to be after we do this.
but isn't it going to be kind of warm tomorrow?
Yes.
I feel like it's going to melt, and we're going to spend all that time shoveling, and it's going to melt anyway. And as long as you can get the car out of the driveway.
You could say that about any snowfall. Like, it's
No.
going to melt eventually.
No, but I'm saying
I know,
tomorrow
I'm
it's going to
teasing.
melt.
I know.
Because it's going to be 45 tomorrow and the next day. So if you can just get the car out of the driveway,
You should be fine.
you should be okay, I feel.
Yeah, you don't need to, do them. I don't have that much shoveling to do anyway, but if you think I'm going to shovel my sidewalk at 5 o'clock in the morning,
Uh-oh, neighbors.
knowing that it's going to melt by 9, yeah, forget it.
Damn, I'm jealous of this guy's snowblower. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Come over here. Can I flag him down?
My next door neighbor has a snowblower. He sometimes is nice about it.
Damn.
They like to show off. I have neighbors with different snowblowers, and they like to show off and show how much more powerful their snowblower is than the other guys. So they will do against the sidewalk and where the curb is. See, I could clear a whole curb with mine.
Oh, wow.
So, I don't get involved with it because they like to go and show as much as they can do, and they always wind up plowing in front of my house. I'm like, yeah, guys, you really showed him this time. Next time, you need to show him how
You
it's
should
done in
do
front
it
of
in
my
your
house.
driveway. You should volunteer your driveway for the big blow-off.
Yeah, exactly. The contest of snowblowers.
Right. The blow-off.
I like it. Blow off 18. I'm here for
Blowjob
it.
2018, I think.
Yes.
Is probably the best name for it.
Snow job.
Guess that's okay too.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to mention that we have a new Discord server that was just set up. Discord, I don't know if you don't know what that is because you're old like me. This is like the new wave of forums, basically. Is
it? Is that what it is?
I don't know, that's what I think it is. It's chat rooms that you can set up. And you can also have text chat and voice chat rooms that you set up. So, for example, like the CAG one's got one for just general talking stuff. That's maybe not. I have the best words. I have a smart brain. We got a deals forum. We got a bot that post deals from Thorbon's Twitter and so on. So you just go to discord.gg/CAG and you can get into the Discord server.
You can talk to Cheapy and I all day. I just posted in there right now. I said, hi, all. I'm recording a podcast right now.
Great. You would do that.
I did.
Yeah, we have over 700 members already. And it's fun. I like how that you can have like the desktop client and the mobile client, and it's seamless. This is the same thing. It's pretty sweet. Yes. So yeah, discord.gg/CAG. Come
get
say hi.
Exclusive content like pictures of our dinners and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a CAGcast room, and you can go in there and you can post questions for the show and things like that. And maybe in the future we'll do some more with it on there, like some after show or wrap up show type thing. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but we'll see. See what kind of interest there is. So that's pretty cool. You know what else is cool, Wombat?
Yes.
the snowplow that's backing up right now.
Oh, I could hear it.
Oh yeah, it's like in my lap basically.
Nice.
My house is on the corner, so I have like sort of a major road that goes by, and then it always needs to be plowed. So that's pretty sweet. But
always be plowing. ABP.
That name again is Mr. Plow. Mm-hmm. All right, let's talk about something that's really cool.
Mr. Plow no es macho. Yes.
Even cooler than Mr. Plow. A new sponsor. And that sponsor is Honey. You'd never turn down free money, right, Wombat?
I haven't yet.
Well, if you shop online without the best coupons, you're already paying too much. Fortunately, there's a free browser extension called Honey that automatically finds the best coupons on the web, so you always get the best prices on everything online. So Honey is a browser extension. You just go to joinhoney.com/CAGcast, and in 2 clicks you can have this browser extension set up. And then when you shop and you check out, it automatically will not only find you coupons online, but plug them in to your cart for you and check them to see if it works.
Crazy.
Which I was like surprised. I did not expect. It says like, oh, it's, how easy it is, but it literally does that, and it'll go through all of them, and if there's a match, it'll automatically give you the one that saves you the most money. Or if there's no match, there's no coupon that applies for you. If you have a Honey account, you can earn some money through them buying stuff with the Honey extension, the Honey extension installed.
Well, I downloaded the extension to my web browser, and I'm excited to buy stuff because I buy stuff online, probably too much. So.
Yep, over 7 million people use Honey every day, and together they saved millions of dollars. And when Honey's got your back, you'll never overpay for anything ever again. So, yeah, go to joinhoney.com/CAGcast. That's joinhoney.com/CAGcast. It's free and just takes seconds to install. I think you'll think it's pretty cool. You'll be surprised. I guess I haven't installed many browser extensions before, so I was surprised about how robust they could be. I was using it on J.Crew before to look at some pants. I was looking at buying some pants, Wombat.
I heard from J.Crew.
it's difficult for me because I have a weird shape.
I understand that.
But sure enough, I went on J.Crew. I got my pants in the checkout thing, and the honey thing pops up, and boom, it starts running through the coupons and plugging them in. I like
buying things on Gap and OldNavy.com. I should definitely see what happens when I go to buy a pair of jeans.
Yep. So joinhoney.com/CAGcast. Thanks a lot. Let's move on to the new releases, Wombat, because there's some big ones.
Some or like a big one.
Should we start with Sea of Thieves?
Yes, we should.
It's important.
It's really
I think it's important.
Really it.
Okay, you know what? It's so important that I'm unzipping my sweatshirt.
Okay, your sweatshirt. I didn't know where you were going with that.
You know what?
It's so important that I'm whipping it out.
I got to be honest with you, Wombat. I've gained a little weight over the last couple months because it's the winter time and I'm not doing a lot of walking. These pants they're a little tight, and I gotta unbuckle the belt, and I got everything out now.
Excellent. I'm glad you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable. So, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I played that. I played the beta twice. The beta, and now because it's an British game, so it's a beta. I played the beta twice, and I played some of the final game last night.
Okay.
And it took a long time for me to get into a game last night.
They have been having some server problems somehow, even though they did have several beta tests, open and closed beta tests, and specific stress tests.
It didn't seem to. They didn't seem to evaluate it all properly.
They said they were. I don't know how you could be unprepared. I don't know. They just don't. I guess you really can't stress test something.
You know what it is? I feel like a Microsoft first-party game should be able to handle the stress better. Maybe I just don't quite get it, but I feel like since it's Microsoft making a Microsoft game, I know it's Rare, but Rare is technically part of Microsoft, that they would have a better handle on their like the servers should be the best because they're first-party servers. Does that make sense?
No, of course, and this game is sort of important on a couple levels. Firstly, that it's a first party Microsoft game, and there's just not that many of them anymore. And now every first party Microsoft game is sort of a featured game on Xbox Game Pass, and that's another incentive for people to sign up for that subscription service. So they're important.
And if you're going to do that and have the premier title for this be something that can only be played online.
Yes.
You best have your servers together. Microsoft, company that makes servers.
Is that what they do?
I mean, don't they make servers? I'm not making that up.
I don't know if they make. I don't know. I don't know if they make. So I guess
they're involved in server technology.
They're not making servers.
Exactly. It's not like, Nintendo.
I don't know that they make servers, but they're not making servers.
If you ask me who is more in the server business, Nintendo or Microsoft, I'm going to say Microsoft.
Right. So anyway, let's talk about Sea of Thieves. Let's talk about the game of Sea of Thieves. And I guess the controversy, if there is one about Sea of Thieves, is there much of a game there at all?
To me, it feels fairly thin. I mean, it's a beautiful game, but it also is kind of, it's a fetch quest. And it's a continuous fetch quest.
To me, it feels more like a really simplified sailing simulator chat room.
Yeah, again, you're not selling me on this.
But I have a lot of fun when I played it with Ty today for a couple of hours today. I was on PC and he's on the Xbox. I had a whole thing trying to get that going, and I'm not exactly sure how I solved that, and we'll save that for another day. But we had a lot of fun. I had to teach him how to play, of course, and it was wasn't that hard to get him to go in on that front. And yeah, I mean, yes, all we really did was get maps, go to find the island, go to the island, dig up the treasure, bring it back to the boat, and then bring the treasure back to another island, and then turn it in and get our money.
Which is a weird conceit, by the way.
How do you mean?
Okay, so you get the treasure chest, but you don't keep the treasure chest. You bring the treasure chest back to a guy and you sell it to him, and
It's
you
lame.
never find out what's in the treasure chest.
Lame. Yeah. It's lame. It's like lazy, and it makes it boring.
Yes. Maybe if they like had a conceit like in the treasure chest that you're finding isn't gold, it's like whatever this guy needs that has no value to you, and that's why he's paying you for it. Like I know this games don't need big stories, and I'm fine with it. I'm not asking for a story. I'm just asking for a free.
Sure. No, but okay. Well, but you say that, but I would say that it would make the treasure itself a lot more exciting if it was just more than straight up, basically coin.
Yeah, every time it's like, oh, I found this treasure chest, and you open it up, and maybe there's more gold in that treasure chest than I get for trading that treasure chest in. Why am I trading it in? Is it because I don't have a key? So if I give it to, and he has all the keys? Or maybe it would make more sense if I had to bring the treasure chest back to the guy because the guy had the key, and then we split the treasure. Like, there's a conceit. Something.
I mean, look, we had plenty of fun.
But then show the chest opening so I could see what's inside and be like, ooh.
Do you think, what about if inside the chest they gave you, like character items?
That would be cool too.
The things that you would normally buy with gold.
Although the fact that everything seems to be cosmetic and the game is a first person only, kind of makes the cosmetic stuff less interesting.
It would have to be on your boat. Some of the stuff is, you can get for your boat.
That is true. You can't get cosmetics except for your boat.
But not that much, I don't think, compared to the other stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like the game would be better suited in third person.
Right. But let's talk about the game. Anyway. I mean, here's my issue. Yes, the game seems very thin. It's really not much more than fetch quests. There doesn't seem to be much more to the progression than just getting more difficult fetch quests that get you slightly, gets you more gold when you trade them in.
But there's no real character progression.
Right. You're not getting like a better sailor, or I don't think your boat gets any faster.
You don't get it. It's not like you have an AI crew, and by doing more stuff, you get a smarter AI crew. Again,
you're just earning the ability to earn more gold.
This is a more complex game that we're building. So, but please go on.
Right. I mean, so I'll tell you, like, I'm having fun doing the fetch quests that only get me gold for now. I mean, because either I'm playing with my friends, I'm playing with my son. I don't know. I don't know who else I would play. I don't think I would go and play this by myself or random people. I think that
I had to play it by myself last night. It was the only way I could get in.
Right. It's not that much fun.
It was fine. It was boring.
It was okay.
It gets a little slow.
I was playing. Who was I playing with? I was playing with Ben Gilbert, I think. And we ran into, we were chasing this enemy ship, and they ran into the Kraken, and he's getting all tangled up with the Kraken, and we're trying to shoot the enemy pirate ship and the Kraken at the same time. It's like crazy, even though it doesn't really mean anything. Like, the boats are disposable in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this doesn't really matter if your boat sinks in the game or you sink an enemy boat, unless either of you are transporting chests.
Because then you lose them.
Because then you'll lose them, or another pirate can come grab them from you.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
And then you just go back to another port and get a new quest to replace the one that you lost.
So the only the tension to me in the game, and that's sort of what makes any game interesting, is sort of the tension in it, and is that when you do succeed and dig up a chest, you need to return that to an outpost somewhere to get paid. So you basically don't want to run into any other pirates on your way back to trade in chests to an outpost. That seems to be the only conflict in the game, really. Otherwise, the conflict is meaningless. Because your ship just respawns, and if you have nothing, there's nothing of value that can be on it besides chests, I guess. So that's really where we would get a few chests, all right, let's go to an outpost and hope nobody catches us so we can sneak in. But outside of that, there's really nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's no urgency. There's no, even when you play around a random round of Call of Duty online against somebody, you're trying to not die a lot. It matters to how you place in the match. This doesn't matter as long as you're not losing your chests. So yeah, the game's kind of thin, I think is what I'm saying, Wombat.
Yes, and that seems to be the pretty common criticism.
I like it, but it's thin.
Mm-hmm. The water looks nice.
The water looks amazing. The sunsets look amazing. I can stare at this game a lot. On PC, on my rig, it looks fantastic. On the One X, it looks good, but the frame rate is it's definitely no more than 30. That's for sure. And I don't know if this is another one of these games where they just really want to say it's in 4K and that rather than go for a 60 frame per second experience. I think we would all benefit if the game was somewhere between 1080p and 4K and they went for 60 frames. Anyway, anything else to say about Sea of Thieves? Some questions about it. Let's see. Let me get to it here. At GamingDad1643 asks, would Sea of Thieves be fun if I was paying solo? I have no friends.
No.
Yeah, probably not.
No. Sorry, dude.
At Crossley Color says, I am hearing this game is really bad, no content, and they did not even make a full Kraken. It's just like the tentacles that come out of the water.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
I know. I have a feeling this game was set up as a marketing scheme for Xbox Game Pass.
What did my Alexa? Sorry, my Alexa went nuts.
Oh, yeah, I turned mine off now.
I need to do that. Anyway, yes.
I don't think it's not a marketing scheme for Game Pass, but I don't know.
It's not. But there's probably better stuff on there that you don't have already anyway, so it's not like you're really losing.
What if they didn't sell this game for $60? What if the only way you could get this game was if you subscribed to Game Pass?
That would probably be okay because people.
After all, it's only an online game anyway, so it's not like we're limiting people.
And I bet you don't have Super Lucky's Tale, and that's on there. And Recore, that's on there.
It seems like it would get a lot of people to sign up for Game Pass, and I feel like people would also be less demanding, or the expectations would be lower, because this is like sort of a new type of thing. It's not. It's actually not a new type of thing. It's a reversion back to the days of CompuServe and what are some of like the really old school ones where you'd pay the monthly fee and it comes with the online games.
Yep. The early days of America Online.
Yeah. I remember CompuServe doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have to pay when you went over. You had to pay per minute. And then your dad would yell at you. And then you never played again. Any other new releases?
I don't think so. Nothing here that seems to be worth talking about.
Burnout Paradise. I think we talked about that. We didn't play it. And the prices dropped already.
I played it.
Weird.
I played it on the demo.
Oh, yeah. You talked about it last week.
Yes, yeah? I talked about it last week, though.
Okay. That's fine, then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Harry's real quick.
I'm just wild about Harry's.
You are? What do you love about Harry's, Wombat? Tell me now. In no more than 38 words.
Good shave. Here you go. 2 words. Now they...
You really didn't want to count much,
I did not want to.
You really wanted to make this easy for yourself.
I was not going to count to 38.
Okay, there's no word limit, Wombat.
It's okay. Harry's has great razors. They give a great shave and a good close shave on my steel wool face. They're the best razors I've ever used, and I'm not just saying that. I make sure that every member of my family uses Harry's razors, including my son, who's only 6. So,
or you kick them out of the family, right?
Exactly. I said, you're out. So Harry's razors, the best blades you will ever use on your face. German engineered, amazing blades.
That's right. Harry's founders were fed up with overpaying for expensive razors with unnecessary features, and they bought their own factory in Germany and started their own business. And now they sell the blades to you for half the cost that you would get at the drugstore. And Harry's stands by the quality of their blades. And they know that switching razors isn't an easy decision. So they created a trial offer. Claim yours by going to harrys.com/CAG. That's harrys.com/CAG to get a free trial offer. You'll get the weighted ergonomic handle, the Harry's razor with lubricating strip and trimmer blade, rich lathering shave gel, and a travel blade cover. So listeners of our show can redeem their trial set at harrys.com/CAG. Make sure you go to harrys.com/CAG and let them know that the CAGcast sent you. Help support the show.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Harry's. Let's move on to multi-platforming.
Yeah.
Wombat's Overwatch Onslaught. And news and stuff. I played with the new hero in Overwatch, Brigitte. Briquette, I think it's pronounced. Charcoal Briquette.
Brigitte Nielsen?
I don't know.
Does that mean they're going to add Flavor Flav?
No, they're not.
Are they going to add Flavor Flav? This just in. Flavor Flav coming to Overwatch. That's why it's called Overwatch, because he wears a giant clock.
That's how you know when it's over for Overwatch, is they start importing like celebrity characters.
Flavor Flav, and then he stops time.
He's really not in the public eye anymore, I don't think.
That's why it wouldn't be the end of the game, because people would be like, "Oh, this is a great, crazy original character."
I think you would see like Kim Kardashian.
Sure.
Or Kardashian.
Cardassian.
You'd see someone like that before you see Flavor Flav. Where are we, Wombat?
We're talking about you played with the new character in Overwatch. Any good?
I don't know. She's got a shield and a mace. Seemed all right.
It's
hard to get to play to play.
It's hard. A big deal.
What's that?
I said I have both those things. It doesn't seem like a big deal.
You have a shield and a mace?
Sure.
Well, why?
None of your business.
Kazoo. She seemed fine. I don't know. It's hard to get to play as her because everybody wants to play as her, and only one person can take her in the round. So it's basically the first person who can navigate over to her and hit A. And I'm not that quick.
Gotcha.
Did you see this Star Wars Battlefront 2 news?
Yeah, I checked it out today.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to see what the update looked like, so I loaded that game up.
Oh, I'm curious to hear about it. All right.
When I loaded it up, I had 7 crates to open, so that was kind of surprising. I'm like, oh wow, 7 crates. So I opened up my crates, and they just had.
You will open the crates.
So you don't get the cards anymore in crates. You only get like emotes and credits. Although I don't know what credits are used for, because now every hero is unlocked, and it wasn't letting me buy any new crates at this time. So I think they're sort of like in some weird gray area period where they don't know what they're doing. Kind of like when the game launched. I guess it's cool that every hero is unlocked, but now to get cards, you have to get, you get them through gameplay, but even when you have the card available, you still need like a token or something to unlock the card.
You need to be a certain level, I think, you can't just get some of the high level abilities just starting out you have to actually progress, I think.
Yeah, but you still need to but that unlocks the ability to get the card. It doesn't unlock the card.
I'm already getting tired just thinking about it.
I was actually kind of confused, and I'm not sure if this is better. I mean, I guess it's cool that every hero is unlocked, but I think at this point, most people playing the game probably already had every hero unlocked. So it doesn't, I guess it's a way to... I maybe they're just trying to get people to buy this game. I don't know. I never finished the campaign in it, which I guess is a whole other thing.
I didn't. Yeah, I sort of. I just don't like the way the game feels when you play it. Like it just doesn't.
There's definitely a weird sort of like a clunkiness to it that could be better. But
yeah, I'm just talking about the single player.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I'm not disagreeing with you. There's something to it. It's not.
Maybe on PC it probably has a totally different feel, but. I don't know.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying.
They're trying to get people to come back.
Yeah, it may be too late.
Yeah, I mean, when you design a game around maximizing it what you think will maximize it in terms of microtransaction revenue, it's not the best way probably to design a progression system or a multiplayer mode. And you know what? It's even hard to predict what will bring in the most money. Sometimes just going a simple route will bring in the most money. You don't need to like make something overly complicated.
I have a coworker that's playing one of those free-to-play iPad build-a-castle games.
Okay.
And I asked him how much money he spent on it so far.
$50.
$150.
Wow.
On one free-to-play iPad
How does he
game.
feel about that?
He's perfectly happy with it. It's his favorite
fine.
game. He loves it. Don't get me wrong. He has no kids and he's single and he makes it, he does well for himself. It's not like
Sure.
if that's what he likes to do to enjoy himself he works very hard. It's perfectly fine. It's like really $150 on it. Yeah. So it made me laugh.
Yeah.
Couldn't.
I wanted to read this. This question is actually, I don't think we ever got around to this from last week, but it was relevant to my day today. At Flimflam Jimmy John asks, you guys think Nintendo will ever stop getting a free pass when it comes to their way of doing online stuff? I don't even know if we might have actually answered this last week. I don't remember. But I was in Dunkin' Donuts today and we were waiting for my latte. And we ran into a mom at somebody locally here who has a younger kid, and they had gotten a Nintendo Switch, and they know to talk to me about the video games. So they were saying, "Oh, we got a Nintendo Switch, and my son's been playing Minecraft, but he hates it because he thinks it's the worst version of Minecraft because he can't talk to his friends because of the whole voice chat thing."
It's reasonable, yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, that is kind of annoying. I could see that because Ty, that's probably his favorite thing about Minecraft is that he can go on and he's got friends, he's got like online friends and he's got friends from school and he can, play with all of them right there. But if you're on the Switch, they're not opening up the app, on the smartphone. They're not using that pretty sweet solution, I think is what I'm saying.
Understood.
Let's move on to the CAG bag.
Sure. My school has a delayed opening tomorrow, by the way. This just delayed opening.
Okay, let me check my school. This is exciting. Save the day. I got invited to a bat mitzvah. Okay.
Congratulations.
Welcome to Honey.
My school tomorrow opens at 10:22. I guess I'm working from home again tomorrow.
I have nothing. I don't have any. I have nothing.
Oh, well.
Yep.
I wonder if aftercare will be open for the kids. This way I can actually get work. Work.
Oh, I did get it. I did get something possible.
Oh.
Possible 2-hour delayed opening.
That's not helpful. Mine's only 90 minutes, though.
A final decision will be made early tomorrow morning and be sent before 6 a.m. Yeah, I remember the last time that school was canceled, they called it like 5 a.m.
Good news is I don't have to set my alarm now. Bad news is that I'm working from home again tomorrow. And it's not that I hate working from home. It's fine. It's just not the same.
Right.
But whatever. No one gives a crap in my office. But I just got moved into a new office, and now I feel like I should be in it.
Because you have an actual office.
Yeah, because now I have an actual... I'll say it on the show. The corner office with the windows.
Oh, hello. How do you get that?
The person who did have that office, actually, he decided he wanted to work from home.
All the time?
All the time.
Oh.
And they said, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. And then I wasn't the next person on the list. I was like the second person on the list, but that person didn't want it. So I got it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if you're wondering where I rank in my office, apparently third.
Pretty good. Good for you, Wombat. Finally, some good news.
There you go.
Fantastic. All right, let's do a quick CAG bag.
Sure.
If we can.
Mm-hmm.
This one is from Rogue Arrowmain. And he writes in and he wants us to know about South Park Phone Destroyer. He says it's a great mobile game. Do any of you play it? Maybe give it a whirl. I did install it a while back and checked it out, and it seemed fine. I know there's a big update to it that's supposed to be really good very recently. But did you finish the South Park game, the Butthole, whatever it's called?
The Fractured Butthole. I have a feeling I'm very close to the end. I just haven't finished it.
Did you do the police station?
I did the whole police station.
Did you like the boss that you? Did you like the special boss that you fight there?
The boss there is kind of crazy.
I laughed pretty hard.
Really?
When
yes.
he popped up.
I enjoyed it. I unlocked every power. I'm at that point where I could use any superpower that I want. Although I think the kung fu powers are probably the best. I don't know. Maybe people...
I've never used a kung fu person.
Oh, really?
I don't think.
Oh,
yeah,
those
I think so.
Those are like the best powers in the game.
Oh wow.
He has he has like a knockback punch, which is what made the police station actually fairly easy because the rest of my team was dead except for me, and I just had to do that punch, and it punched the guy. It just punches him right to the back to the other side of the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I had enough South Park game action from Fractured Butthole, so that's why I haven't really.
Yeah. I will say this, the first DLC pack, which I tried, the Danger Room thing.
Oh, I don't even know. Yeah, what is that?
It's not that good. It's just like like an arena where you go into the quote unquote danger room and then you just fight a series of dudes. And it's not that exciting. The second one that's supposed to come out any second now. That was my phone ringing, letting me know that school's delayed.
Right.
The second one that's supposed to come out looks interesting, where you're fighting vampires. It's like a new story.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested in that.
That I want to play since I have the gold edition that I got, that steelbook edition for $30. I'll check out the vampire stuff. I want to do that.
Yeah, it's all, that game's all about the jokes and the writing.
Yeah.
So
it also unlocks the vampire class. I'm like, yeah, I want the vampire class. I don't want a danger room. That's lame.
Cheesecake Jones writes in and says, I'm in the market for headphones. What headphones do you guys use? Anything you'd recommend?
I have my Turtle Beaches that I like. They're actually...
I don't know if he's talking about gaming headphones. I feel like he's just talking about music headphones.
I use the Lucid Sounds for music and stuff.
Okay.
I like those.
I have some like cheap ones that I bought. Let me find these. They're called Brainwaves.
I don't have Bluetooth headphones.
No, I don't. That's crazy. I use these Brainwaves. That's Brainwave instead of an ES, it's a Z. So WAVZ. And they just go like in your ear, and they're like, Wirecutter recommended them. That's how I heard about them. I see the logo.
Brainwaves with a Z, you say?
Yeah, they're cheap. They're like $25 or something like that, and they're like those, like the buds that go inside your ear and sort of, they're noise isolating, not mechanically, but just physically because they're going inside your ear. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I like those. I've been using these for a while, and best of all, I usually just take the headphones and roll them up into a ball and put them in my pocket, and usually a lot of headphones will break with that, like you'll lose a channel or something. And I've had these for a long ass time.
They have earbuds that are Bluetooth earbuds. Oh, stop it. School's calling again. They have a lot there.
I see that. Brainwaves makes those.
Yeah, that are $35. So if you have a new phone, there you go.
Yeah.
Children's Bluetooth headphones for $20.
Yeah, I like these. These are good. I mean, I feel like, if you're paying a lot of money for headphones, like these, earbuds, it's probably not worth it. You're probably going to lose them or break them.
Well, now it's a racket. It's why I don't want to upgrade my phone, because I'm not going to have a headphone jack anymore.
Right. Yeah. Maybe I should get some of these Bluetooth Brainwaves.
That's all I was like,
I'm going to look into that.
Or do I just get a Samsung and tell Apple where to stick it with their new headphone thing they've got going on?
Right. Wow.
Because there's something wrong with the headphone jack on my current iPhone, which I think is like part of the plan. Like all of a sudden my headphone jack stopped working.
Right.
I'm like, I see what you're trying to do here, iPhone.
No, you take a toothpick and pull out all your pocket fuzz. It's all your pocket lint in there.
It's probably what it is. I'm sure that's what's in there.
And gold.
Yes, and gold.
And boogers.
Mm.
These $70 Bluetooth ones look fancy.
Okay.
Even though that's not a lot of money to pay. Because it's brainwaves.
They have
$70 brainwaves.
They have $35 ones. Just get the
No, but these are 4.5 stars.
All right, whatever makes you happy, dude.
A balanced armature professional reference monitor. I need professional reference monitor when I'm listening to Howard Stern.
Seriously.
At Dark Gothic Fate writes in and says, would you say a Ring doorbell is worth it, even if you don't get many people coming up to your door because of a gate? Yeah, why not? It's good to have a little camera on the front of your door.
Why do you have a gate?
Why not?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, look at you.
What's with the gate? You think you're better than me?
He's big time.
Not better than me.
I'd say it's good just for like...
I thought we didn't respond to Gamer Gates.
Stop it. I'd say it's good because if you get packages and stuff and they leave them at your front door, it's just an added layer of protection. I like it. It's good. And then, someone rings your doorbell, you know who it is.
There you go.
I like it.
Yep.
Big fan. All right. Let's remind everybody to follow us on Twitter at GPD, at New Wombat, at Shipwreck, at Video Game Deals. Check out the new CAG Discord, discord.gg/CAG. Also, don't forget to claim your special offer by going to harrys.com/CAG and head over to joinhoney.com/CAGcast. Why not?
Why not?
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bread's done.
Fireplaces glowing, icicles growing, hearts overflowing with cheer. It's that wonderful season we all find so pleasing, the Toys R Us time of year. The world's biggest toy stores, Toys R